Hi, I'm Matt Rousu. I'm Interim Dean of the Sigmund Weis School of Business. Thanks for taking a couple minutes to watch this video. Just wanted to share with you a little bit about what's been going on with the Sigmund Weis School of Business over the past year and some of the exciting things that we're up to and what you might expect in the future. I'll give you a little teaser of that towards the end. Before I begin, just wanted to say this is the first for me and for the Sigmund Weis School of Business and for Susquehanna University in general, kind of doing a video update like this. So I'd appreciate your thoughts at the end. If you find this valuable, it's something we could try to do on a regular basis. So please just shoot me an email. I'd appreciate your comments at the end. So with that said, for those who don't know me, I've been a professor of economics at Susquehanna since 2004. It's a tremendous honor for me to be able to operate as interim dean with the departure of Marcia Kelleher. It's been an exciting past 12 months, but it's certainly been a time of transition. The biggest transition that I'm sure you all know about, President Lemon stepped down after a great 17-year run as president here, and the Jonathan Green era has begun. For those who haven't met President Green yet, really recommend that you could try to come back to campus for homecoming or for an alumni event. It's a lot of energy. He's got a lot of great ideas, and we're all looking forward to seeing kind of his vision for where Susquehanna University goes next. Within the school, it's a time of transition as well, right? Our former dean, Marcia Kelleher, she took on the presidency of her own at Walsh College. So it's a lot of transition, but it has not been a time for us to sit still. And that's what kind of part of why it's really been exciting. We did a lot of great things in the past 12 months, and I just wanted to give you kind of a brief overview of some of the highlights. So start off with something that we kind of found out the news for a few months ago or at the beginning of the summer. We got accepted into the CFA University Recognition Program. This is a really big deal for a couple of reasons. First, it's a seal of approval that students who take our curriculum are ready to take level 1 of the CFA exam, right? This is the CFA Institute indicating this. And there aren't many schools in the country like us that have this. There are 2 undergraduate-only private liberal arts schools that are AACSB accredited, the top business school accreditation, that have this recognition in the world. And Susquehanna is one of them. So it's not common for this type of recognition from the CFA Institute at a school like ours. What's even better than the seal of approval to me is our students who take level 1 of the CFA exam actually get a huge scholarship from the CFA Institute that dramatically reduces the cost to take this exam. So that's one bit of really good news that everybody here has really been excited about. Another piece of news people have been really excited about, and this might not be new news because the Sigmund Weis School of Business has had a pretty good history of our students getting some fantastic job and internship placements, but this year's been no different. The company logos you see on the screen, these are all jobs or internships either our recent 2017 graduates just took or our current students just landed for summer of 2017. This is just a small sampling. Our students have been taking some fantastic positions and taking great internships across the country and across the world. Susquehanna University was recently ranked 9th in the country and 1st in the state of Pennsylvania based on federal data for job placement. And Sigmund Weis School of Business, certainly we're doing our part to help out with that ranking. 2016-2017 was a great year as well for some student and faculty accomplishments. One thing I'd like to highlight first and foremost, the Economic Rockstar podcast. So this is a 30 to 60 minute podcast, 30 to 60 minute episodes. It's run by Frank Conway, and he has had a lot of distinguished guests. He's had Nobel Prize winner Al Roth on there. He's had the best-selling textbook author Gregory Mankiw. And he's had exactly one undergraduate student ever on that podcast. That student was a Susquehannan. Courtney Conrad, just this past year, interviewed, talking about her experiences, the research work that she's done. It's a really great episode. If you get the chance, you could download it from iTunes or wherever you would grab podcasts and get to hear Susquehanna's own on the Economic Rockstar podcast. London program, it's been going strong for over 20 years. did a service project that examined the financial feasibility of a rail line to Minehead, and actually ended up making the UK news with the recommendations there. So that was pretty exciting. Our local newspaper covered the service work led by Professor Rick Davis. 5 accounting seniors helped do tax preparation for low-income individuals. It's a fantastic service for the area and really good experience for our students. So that's been a program going on for quite a few years, but it's a fantastic program, and it's really nice to see the Daily Item recognize that as well. And then final thing to mention, Dr. Emma Fleck, our new professor of entrepreneurship and marketing, launched a website, Musical Entrepreneurship. So this is a website where it has songs that teach entrepreneurship concepts, and it clearly lays out what concepts are taught with the song. It's kind of a new way to learn, a new way to engage students who, in a different way, help connect the material for students. So that site's actually live. It's just started, so there aren't that many songs on there yet, but you could go check that out. You can go to musicalentrepreneurship.com when you're done watching this and see how you can use perhaps a song you know and love to learn about entrepreneurship. A couple other notes. It was a really good recruiting year for students. Last year, Global Business Perspectives had in the mid-140s. This year, we're at about 170. 170 students are starting the Global Business Perspectives class. So there's a lot of energy. Students coming in are one reason, but also a lot of newer faculty members is another reason. So starting this fall, we will have 7 faculty members that are either in their first or second year that are on what we call the tenure track, which means they're eligible to go up for tenure after their probationary period. So a lot of new energy, a lot of exciting things with this new ideas that are coming through with the new faculty who are on board. In March, we had the 3rd straight year with a successful Women's Leadership Symposium. So for those who aren't familiar with the Women's Leadership Symposium, 20 women from the business school go to New York City for a day and a half, engage in job shadowing, get professional advice from Susquehanna women alums, hear keynote addresses, help build their network, and actually quite a bit more. It's been a really meaningful program for those who've gone through it, and I'm happy to say that we've actually already started the planning for the 2018 Women's Leadership Symposium. So that's been great. Also, our entrepreneurship program was redesigned. So the entrepreneurship minor was redesigned to make it a little bit more relevant. Dr. Bachman-Rodnejad and Dr. Emma Fleck, they're 2 faculty members, both entering their 2nd year this year. They did a great job kind of redesigning this, and it's been really popular, both with business students who are adding the entrepreneurship minor, but it's also been geared so that non-business students can take advantage of that as well. And we've had a lot of interest both from business and non-business students. So thanks for tuning in. That's just a small sampling of kind of some of the great things that happened this past year. 2017, 2018, there was some good stuff last year that I just talked about. Honestly, there's some things going on here that I think are going to truly transform the School of Business. The London program is changing. Look out for an announcement for that. We're looking at ways to serve the community with economic, business, and entrepreneurship education. Look out for that. We're just always looking for ways to, in general, to improve the experience for our students, to add as much value as we can to give them the most powerful experience possible. Those announcements should be coming soon in a future video. But once again, let me know if you thought this was valuable. The next video is going to be what to expect in 2017, 2018, or possibly an announcement on an exciting new initiative that we're doing. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you on campus.